Well, hello, my pickles, my snowflakes, my turtles, my no matter what club members, and I don't know, my Goldilocks. Are you a Goldilocks? I'm a Goldilocks. Not everybody is a Goldilocks. And no, it doesn't mean that you had to begin as a blonde in order to be a Goldilocks. A Goldilocks is a person that just is particular about certain things and would rather do without than to substitute and maybe go over onto the dark side of non-keto or carnivore, carnivish items just to get along and kind of insists on things, not in a diva-like way, but just, this doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt anybody else. It just, I'd rather have my coffee my way, or I kind of like my water with bubbles. So, no, I'm not interested in your tap water. You don't say that, but you kind of cover your own butt in matters when you go other places. It's like if I knew I was going someplace, then I have a Topo Chico with me, and obviously a bottle opener if you're familiar with them. And I also, or a G water, a Gersteiner water that I'll bring with me. So I'm covered in that way as far as my coffees go. I make mine all at home. I use my Ninja blender. I have different things that I put in it. I like sometimes with cinnamon. I put Himalayan salt. I use the keto non-dairy creamer. Google it to find out what you need to find out about it. It's delicious. It works for me. It might not work for you, but, I'm not you. You're not me. So, it's finding something that works for you. I use a sugar alternative. It's called Xyla. It is not an artificial sweetener. It comes from North American hardwood, whatever that means, but I've been using it for years. And right now I'm using the Omega Power. It's the pumpkin spice latte flavor, and I'm having every now and then a tablespoon of that in my coffees. And you can go to Amazon and put in keto PSL20 and get 20% off a container, and it will last you a whole long time. I'm doing this as, a favor. I reviewed it for them. It's not strong and powerful, but boy, does it make a nice cup of coffee. So I save it as a treat for sure. On the regular times, I have my Vita Cup coffee. I like the Beauty Blend. Still hoping it works. I like the Genius. I like the Gourmet Breakfast and French Roast, and there's another one too, another medium roast. I did not like the vanilla when I tried it. Just saying. So anyway, as you go about your day, you need to take care of yourself and not be left, stranded. Nobody does appreciate a martyr or a victim of their circumstances. It's like, well, everybody wanted to go out to eat, and I didn't, so I had, no. You're a big girl, big boy, you know how to take care of yourself. And, a Goldilocks would say, I'm not really interested in that kind of food at that kind of restaurant. But, you guys go ahead and have a great time. And really, don't worry. I've got my whatever, if you have 2 meals a day, my lunch with me, and I'll be just fine. Or, you try to get them to take it out and bring it back so you can all still eat together. Goldilocks is just somebody that knows what her limits are, what her graciousness of outpouring will be if things change in what she predicted, what she assumed would be a regular work day or at home day or whatever. But not a diva. Just, I'd rather go without coffee than to have somebody's version of it, because I know I look forward to what's at home. And, I just kind of do my day like that. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I got my MRI result, and it's osteoarthritis in my calf. And so it's something that's managed with ibuprofen. And you know what I'm finding, though? is that being carnivore really does make a difference. The deepness of the pain on certain days, I swear it's weather related. Maybe some of you have arthritis and you can tell me more about that. On a humid day, boy, I feel it. And not to the point that I'm, debilitated or anything like that. It's just I feel it a little bit deeper. And I definitely feel it at the end of my long Uber Lyft shifts. Yeah. So, but life is good here on Cape Cod. I feel a lightening up. A lot of people have probably already left and because of school, and well, definitely now because it's September. So anyway, that's my day here. I don't have expectations of others to service me, accommodate me, or whatever. I take care of my needs as I go along, so I'm not caught unaware or unprepared. I just don't like that. And I think that comes with a keto carnivore lifestyle. If you're a cheater and treater, maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about, because you're always game for something that somebody else says, oh, it's keto, it's okay. And, I went over my carbs for the day. Oh, okay. I try to keep my carbs real, real low. And today they're a little bit higher because I'm having that little cassolette that I make. I got up this morning and made it. It's 8 ounces of grass-fed burger. It's 4.5 ounces of sweet Italian sausage, 50 grams of ragu pizza sauce, not the spaghetti sauce because it has even less sugar in it. Keep talking till you run out of breath, girly. And then I have 40 grams of Kerrygold savory cheddar, which is 2 of their slices. And that's it. Oh, and I'm having 2 medium eggs on the side just to fill out the protein. And in my next cup of coffee, I will be having my Omega Power Creamer, the pumpkin spice latte. Very mild, works for me in my coffee. And yeah, so it's going to be a good day. I'm going to Uber and Lyft for a little while now. It's 4:25 a.m. As you can tell, I'm up and ready, hair's washed, dinner's made or prepared, and I will go out in an Uber for a while. Then I will pick up my 90-year-old woman, get her and myself to AA. We'll have a good day, and then I'm back on the road again. So anyway, this is my these are my macros for the day. My calories are 1,290. My protein is 100 grams. My carbs are 6 total because of the ragu and not ragu, Rao's, R-A-O apostrophe S, Rao's pizza sauce and the sweet Italian sausage. And my fats are 96 grams. So I told you what I'm having. I told you what the macros are of that. And I will just move around the campus of life and enjoy it. I see a lot of people are still out there doing their deal with just not the same discipline as a lot of us have here. I don't like seeing that, but then I understand if I was 20 years younger than I am today, or 30 years, and I could bounce back metabolically, maybe I would have that. I don't know. I don't like thinking that I'm still addicted to things that could take me on a ride I don't want to go on. So it's just kind of interesting, because when I see the title of their video, how I'm doing with my cheats and treats, I don't know. I don't know. I just like feeling the way that I'm feeling. And I do think that my diet is affecting this osteoarthritis that I have, along with the weather. And I'm as lean with my carbs as I can be. As I said, this is a heavier day because of the casserole, but I wanted to have it. And so that's my fun here. So, yep, doing that. And one of my clients emailed me and said that she went to Olive Garden and that they have a chicken zoodle entree. And she was kind of delighted because it's like, oh, even Olive Garden is trying to accommodate low carbers. So I thought that was great. And she said it wasn't that good, but she appreciated that they had it. And I'd never been to Five Guys before. And I had Uber Eats 2 days in a row for Five Guys. I love the staff. I love the staff. I went in the first day. It was raining on Cape Cod in the summer. So the place had hundreds of people in it. It was just insane. Fortunately, a man next to me knew the routine and told me where to stand, how to ask for it, everything else, because they make the fries once you get there if you're an Uber driver. And so the guy was like, he had roll, 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 and all the different orders and everything, very, very fast-paced place that day. And I went in the next day, yesterday, and it was much slower because it wasn't raining, but it wasn't a sunny summer day. And he said, oh, yeah, you were the one that was in here yesterday. And I said, yeah. And he said, yeah, that was wild. He said, I haven't seen it that busy since last December when people were Christmas shopping. And they are moving to a different place at the mall, closer to the food court. So I'm sure that will increase their business as well. And he said, yeah, that was insane and everything. And I said, well, the guy next to me was so helpful. And he goes, yeah, he used to be my boss when I worked someplace else. And I said, oh, very nice man. And then he says to me, and it's very nice to have a nice Uber driver too. So I thought, oh, isn't that sweet? But because I've seen people have Five Guys burgers in a bowl. And, so I was always curious what they are. But I'm not an out-to-eat person. Greg and I have our one meal a day mid-afternoon, usually beef. Today is that cassolette with the burger and the sweet Italian sausage. Yesterday was a porterhouse steak, and I had it with 1.5 fried eggs. I don't have to say anything else, do I? It was so good. So I love my mostly carnivore way of eating. It just brings great sense of peace up here, calmness with all the other stuff. And yeah, I'm very glad to be here. And I'm glad you are here too. Whether you're a Goldilocks or not, you can be a pickle, a snowflake, a turtle, a no matter what club member. And you can be a Goldilocks. It's like, we got a barnyard here, just wait. And of course, I was talking about my calf. And if you go to get a pedicure today, you're going to get your piggies painted. So we've just got a barnyard here, and we just love it. I'm so happy you're here. We're wacky. It's full moon. I'll see you the next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.